The virtual reality industry just hit a wall, and Mark Zuckerberg knows it. For years, we've been promised a Ready Player One future, but what we actually got were bulky headsets, grainy displays, and batteries that die before you can finish a movie. But while the world was distracted by the Apple Vision Pro, a silent revolution was brewing inside Reality Labs. Something that is about to make every headset you own, including the Quest 3, look like a toy from the 1990s. We are talking about Meta Quest 4. This isn't just another incremental update. This is the device where Meta stops playing defense and goes for the throat. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Internal leaks, codenamed Pismo, suggest that the Quest 4 is being split into two distinct animals. A standard version designed to take over the living room, and a high version meant to humiliate the high-end competition. If you think you've seen mixed reality, you need to clear your schedule. The Quest 4 isn't just coming to change the game, it's coming to end the conversation. Let's start with a visual breakthrough that changes everything, the death of the screen door effect. For over a decade, VR has been plagued by that tiny grid between pixels that reminds you you're looking at a screen. The Quest 4 is rumored to feature a jump to nearly 4K resolution per eye. We're looking at a staggering increase in pixels per degree. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the tech behind them. While the Quest 3 used high-end LCDs, the Quest 4 is moving toward micro-OLED. This is the holy grail of displays. Imagine blacks so deep they look like an infinite void, and colors so vibrant they mimic the actual human eye's perception of the world. When you put this headset on, your brain will stop telling you, this is a simulation, and start believing, this is reality. But a pretty picture means nothing if the world feels static. This is where the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 3 comes in. This silicon is expected to be a generational leap, not just a bump in clock speed. We are talking about a 50% boost in GPU performance. This allows for something VR has desperately lacked: complex, real-time physics. In the Quest 4, when you knock over a table in a game, it won't just disappear or clip through the floor. It will shatter into 1,000 pieces, each interacting with the environment in real time. This raw horsepower also unlocks dynamic foveated rendering. By using internal eye tracking cameras, the headset knows exactly where your pupil is focused. It pours all its processing power into that one spot, making it hyper-realistic, while slightly blurring the edges where you aren't looking, just like your natural vision. Speaking of eye tracking, it is finally back. After the Quest Pro's mixed reception, Meta realized that eye and face tracking aren't pro features, they are essential for human connection. The Quest 4 is designed to read your micro-expressions. If you smirk in real life, your avatar smirks in the virtual world. If you look at a friend, they see your eyes meet theirs. This destroys the uncanny valley and makes social VR feel like a real hangout rather than a weird puppet show. But the real magic happens when you look through the cameras. The mixed reality pass-through on the Quest 3 was a proof of concept. On the Quest 4, it is the primary interface. We're hearing reports of 80-megapixel pass-through sensors. This means you can read the fine print on a physical pill bottle or a text message on your actual phone while wearing the headset, without any warping or graininess. The line between your living room and the digital world will essentially vanish.